Good morning and welcome to another episode of the Marathon. Life's not a sprint, it's a marathon. My name's Mare, it's Friday morning, it's 10 to 8 and Thomas is still asleep. What? He was up at 5 and then fell back asleep. So I'm just running his bath, which you might be able to hear, and then I'm gonna have to wake him. I thought I would show you his little OOTD before I get him up. Is there a better shirt to wear on a Friday? He gets to wear sweatpants. And then this is his hearing equipment. Which I'm not sure if everyone's seen it, like his little medical alert. This is his hearing aid and the battery, and then this is his cochlear implant with its battery. So they go in a dryer overnight to get rid of like any moisture from his ears, and then the batteries charge. So we're gonna go wake him. If you watched yesterday's vlog, this is the vegan cream cheese I made from Hot for Food. So that is what we're having for breakfast this morning. I'm actually out of dry shampoo, which that never happens. So the marathoner hat, she comes in handy. See, marathoner, oh, thank you. Link below if you wanna buy one. I just had the cutest morning. Took Thomas to school and as we do every year, talked to Thomas's class and answered some questions. So Jeremy did it when he was in kindergarten, I did it last year, and then obviously did it again this morning. And just answering any questions they might have about his hearing or his autism or his like communication and that sort of thing. So sweet. They asked like, how do you know if Thomas is bored? Like, so cute. Can he go swimming? Can he hear in the water? Like just the most sweetest question. I also send a letter home to the parents at the beginning of the year saying like, this is Thomas and you know, he's not gonna affect your kid's education and he has an EA and this is like what you can tell your kids, and because you know, I want him to be included and I want the kids to feel like comfortable around him, and I think that starts with the parents. So anyway, it always goes over really well, and so that's what I did this morning. This was way easier because last year it was like, well, so where's Thomas's dad? What happened to Thomas's dad? Whereas this year, like there was no questions about that because obviously they're now like a year removed from when Jeremy often would bring or pick Thomas up from kindergarten, so that was much better. Also, can I tell you, that vegan cream cheese, on a totally different note, so good. I'm gonna link it down below, so if any of you wanna try it. It's from Hot for Food, obviously, because she's my beloved. You make it with tofu, so it's like protein cream cheese, and it's like the herb and garlic one. It's so damn good that I'm gonna have to watch myself and not just like eat 12 bagels a day. It's so good. The video that she made it in, she was like, this may be the best thing I've ever made. And I was like, really? Because she's made some epic things over the years on her YouTube channel, and she has a cookbook. So I knew I had to try it. It was so easy. You just make it in the blender and then let it sit overnight, and oh my God. It felt such like the most decadent breakfast to have cream cheese on a bagel with my coffee. It's like, oh, this takes me back to my old days when I would get this from like Tim Hortons. No, oh my God, so good, so good, so good, so good, so good. So it's only 9:15 and I don't have a ton of work to do today. I have just some admin stuff, and I have a yoga class at 1, picking Thomas up at 2:45. So I'm gonna go to Winners. For one, I need dry shampoo, and for two, I need to start looking for an outfit to wear to the awards gala next month, and I'd like to see what they have for fall, maybe some shoes. I'm also thinking the Bay might have some options. Thomas is really good doing errands and shopping, so often I will wait until I have him with me, but I thought just as a little treat to myself, I'll go alone with my coffee. Also, my house is getting cleaned right now, so I don't really want to be home for the next hour and a half. My go-to for clothes, honestly, will come as no surprise to you. It's something pretty. Which I'm sure I'll end up there in the next couple of weeks. I've already bought a fall sweater and a pair of jeans. She just has the best taste, that Rebecca. I didn't mention this yesterday, but I'll tell you now, ordered some new merch yesterday. I sent the payment in while I was on my conference call. with my colleagues at the radio station, and after they hung up, I was like, whew, I just spent a lot of money while we were talking. Like, oh my God. Oh, but that new merch, it usually takes a couple of weeks, so it's something I've never done before. Both pieces, actually. I ordered 2 new things for the shop, and I'm hoping you guys are excited. All right, speaking of shopping, let's go to Winners. Well, the only success in Winners was I got Thomas a fleecy raccoon onesie and my dry shampoo. This is the Collab No White Residue dry shampoo, $5.99. It's vegan and cruelty free. And it literally has no white cast. It's good. So that was it. I tried on a few dresses and I tried on some shoes. The dresses, like none of them would have been appropriate for this event, but not appropriate for my life. And then I tried on shoes, which is hard because my foot is sore. And I actually did find a pair of black Calvin Klein heels that I didn't want to take off immediately, but they were scuffed. And if I'm gonna spend $60 on a pair of shoes, I'd like them to be fresh. I'd like to scuff them myself. So we're gonna go to the Bay. Yeah, so that's some marathoners. Drinking my coffee, no complaints. Don't judge me, but I'm definitely having a bagel for lunch as well. And we've got some coffee, some water. Look how beautifully my bed was made this morning. Gonna watch some Good Place and work, but I'm gonna do it from bed so that I can wear my boot. The thrills today, friends. Just did a yoga class at Starlit, and it was so good that I just walked past my car and forgot where I parked. So good. It's like a restorative class, so you don't even stand up, which was nice since my foot has been so sore. But it was a very good reminder of how sore the rest of my whole body is, you know, and like something's wrong, then it affects other things and like even the other side of my body. But it was so good, so good. If you are looking for a great yoga studio, highly recommend Starlit, and I highly recommend any class that Tash does. I'm doing a pain one next week, so that'll be interesting. Anyway, this is how I feel after a massage. They call it like spa drunk. Just like, I feel like I shouldn't be driving, but it's good. Now I'm going to get Thomas from school. And that was all I vlogged yesterday. This is like twice in recent vlogs that I just have made it carry over. So today's Saturday, and I didn't finish the vlog yesterday. After yoga, I just felt really like reflective and a bit sad, and I worked, chilled with Thomas, went into the radio station and worked. Nothing really. I'm feeling much better today. Had a really good journaling session. My foot hurts way less today, and I was able to wear that brace the whole night, and I've been really diligent about wearing it when I've been sitting, so I'm feeling good about that. And something that Tash, who was the teacher of my class yesterday at Starlit Yoga, that's where I've been going. That's my favorite studio in town. 10 out of 10 recommend. She was talking about a lot of stuff that like really just hit home for me yesterday. And one of the things was like, what are the 5 like core values of your life? Or like, what are your 5 pillars? I forget the exact term that she used, but like, what are the 5 things that are most important to you? Like, is it family? Is it love? Is it hard work? Is it success? Is it growth? Is it money? Is it things? Like, whatever it is. And she was saying like every year she picks 5 for herself personally and then 5 for her business because she owns Starlit, and then like looks back on them every year. And I thought that that was really interesting. So then she said, like, you know, if you have those 5 things in mind, every decision you make reflects those things. And while I've never done that, this year, instead of like, you know, a ton of New Year's resolutions, I have a couple but I decided to pick a word for the year, and that word was health. So a lot of the decisions that I've made this year have had to do with health, which I've talked about a ton, like physical health, mental health, social health, any kind of like health. So that has, I found really beneficial. But yeah, I thought I would share that with you. I'd be interested to know if you have 5 things or a few things, or, you know, say like a mantra, or, you know, a mission statement, for lack of a better term, that whenever you make a decision, that's what you always come back to and that's what you always think of. I would be really interested to know. I thought that was a really cool concept. And then she talked about, like, you know, even if people like, oh, she talked about leading with love, which is something that I journaled about today and I thought was really interesting. So I wanted to wrap up the vlog, and I wanted to just end with me being like spa drunk after yoga. But sometimes I take space for myself, and I was feeling a bit unnerved last night about a few things, so I decided just to leave it there. But I'm feeling much better today. And yeah, so that's it. Please lace up and become a marathoner. Subscribe to my channel. Life's not a sprint, it's a marathon. I'd be really interested to know if you have any like pillars or core values or things that you think of with every decision that you make in your life. And if you'd be willing to share them, I would love to know. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.